What's up, everybody? It's your boy JD back again in another video, and it's time to get back in some of that Tower of Goat lore. We learned a good bit last time. Learned a lot about Urek and his, I guess, issues with Phantanimum, and learned about the three lords and a little bit of a workshop, but mainly it was about Walkite's song and Urek, and that was pretty much about it. But now we're gonna learn a little more about Fug, or F-U-G. Personally, Fug is better. I don't know why I should say F-U-G when I just say Fug. I don't know. Whatever pronunciation you like to use, that's great for you. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. But before we do, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Want to take support even further? Patreon link is in the description below. Also, join our Tackle Game membership and hit the notification bell so you can get notified every time I upload a video or go live on the channel. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. Fug has a total of 11 Slayer positions, and among the 7 living Slayers, 5 are missing. Okay, while the other 2, Karaka and Lustlek, are reigning as devils. Okay. This statement was made before the Hulk and White story arcs and the Yama backstory rewrite, so only 3 are missing now, with this only being likely subject to change. 4 seats are currently empty. So, speaking of this, with Bam, okay, I just want to say this. Let's say Bam beats White. We don't know how he's going to beat White, but let's say it's still a one-on-one fight and Bam beats White by himself, right? Of course, after Bam beats White, and I'm assuming Yama's going to beat the crap out of Yasracha. Let's say we don't make it to Jinsung Ha in time, he dies, whatever, and now Bam's name is ringing out through the streets, or he saved Jinsung Ha. Regardless, Jinsung Ha is not the point of what I'm trying to say. This is about Bam. So Bam beats White, legendary Slayer, legendary high ranker. This, first of all, that personally makes Bam top 60, in my opinion. Could be higher, who knows, but top 60 in my opinion. With the rain falling down just like Enryu did on the 43rd floor, this man Bam is a monster. Would Bam be the first person in the tower from Fug to become a Slayer without having fully climbed the tower? And I brought that up because I was listening to my guy Naya. He made a video today. Definitely go and check that video out on his channel. But yeah, and it had me thinking, like, could Bam actually achieve that? Is that something that's achievable? Because we know Fug is looking for a guy. We know Karaka obviously is nowhere near Bam. We know they would love to have White, but White is too unpredictable. Yama's just lazy. Yama doesn't want to do anything. Yama isn't what they're looking for as far as defeating Jihad and everything. So Bam is really their only option at this point. They could count on Karaka, but Karaka isn't strong enough. So would they give one of the remaining seats to Bam before he ever climbs the tower? Would they just stop what they're doing after Bam defeats White and was like, you know what? Grant this man a seat. This man is our new Slayer, or the top Slayer in Fug. We don't know what the elders think. We know it's kind of like a back and forth between all the elders and everybody in Fug on their feelings towards Bam. So it's kind of iffy, but I think if Bam defeats White in a sounding manner, especially if it's one-on-one, I don't know how they would feel about it even if he had help. Hopefully it's one-on-one, because I'd rather him defeat White one-on-one than have help from like Marco or, who just showed up. That's what I would rather, but you never know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. Okay, Slayers. Grace. Whoo! I remember this man. I can't remember his full backstory though. Shit. Okay. Grace Micaiah Lustlek, founder and #1 Slayer of Fug, known as the God of Devils or Demon King. Immort, Slayer of unknown rank. Will we see this man? Grace? Will we see Grace if Bam defeats White? Who knows? Okay. Karaka, Yama, White, Okay, we know those. Okay. Performimore Seto, Slayer of unknown rank, asleep, comatose, in need of revival. Okay. And one unnamed Slayer, and we have 4 spots. While the proper name of the organization is unknown, some readers believe that it to be forgiven or forgotten under grace. Titular to its founder, Grace Makia, Harry Luslet, for unforgettable grace. Okay. That's how you confirm that G in FUD does stand for grace. Alright. Yama's original, now non-canon / scrap backstory. Baylor Yama was one of the pit bulls that battled in Bay Road, and it is said that he was the strongest mad dog of all time. Which he is. He is the strongest K9 of all time. At least as of what we know right now. It definitely ain't Doom. I can tell you that. In the pit, he was the god of death, who drove opponents to their doom, and people call him Yama, the Lord of Dead, out of respect for him. Later, he killed his own keeper and successfully became the only mad dog to ever escape the Bay Road and climb the tower. Although no exact details are known regarding this escape, it is rumored that Emort, another Slayer of Fug, was involved. After becoming a ranker, Yama returned to Bay Road with Fug's power backing him up, and thus killed the previous owner of the pit. Hence, he simultaneously became the king of the Mad Dogs and a Slayer of Fug. Because of this, it has been frequently hypothesized that the utter domination of Bay Road was the final condition he had to fulfill to become a Slayer. Now, let me also think of this. Because it just seems like just a path this is going to take, and I could be totally off my rocker when I say this, but Bam, so far we have met 3 Slayers, right? White, Karaka, and Yama. Once Bam, now I do have a theory. I could be wrong because we was talking about this when all of us got together, me, Naya, Bonehead, Sunwoo, and a bunch of other guys, XS Milios, the AOA guys, when we all got together and was talking about Tower of God, and everybody was talking about, White being separated into pieces. I came up with a theory of what if White gets separated, or he's about to get separated, which causes one of the other siblings to take over the body, or White gets beaten down so much that it makes him weak, and one of the other siblings take over the body, like Vicente or the other sister. I can't remember the name at the current moment. I think it's Adora or something like that. Starts with an A. Abdel? I don't know. Yeah, y'all know who I'm talking about though. The one at the very end, the last sibling that was created due to White's killing like billions of souls. That one. They take over his body and pretty much they become the new White. Now, would that mean, because it kind of goes back to my original theory of Bam pretty much becoming a Slayer, or one of the top Slayers in Fug, because of his journey thus far, how he defeated White, how Yama is on his side, how Karaka is also backing him, how he's stronger than Karaka. Whether he's stronger than Yama or not, I don't necessarily know that as of yet. We never seen Yama go like full power. We never seen him do a complete full transformation. And now that he has 2 fangs, we don't know where his power lasts with that. So it's kind of like up in the air on that part. And he may be potentially about to have the 3rd fang, so we definitely don't know what Yama's power is going to be. But by having the backing, or having pretty much Yama, let's say White and Karaka, pretty much being like Bam's bodyguards in a sense, if it comes to that, because he pretty much kind of what it is, not necessarily, because they all have their own shit, but that's besides the point. With the elders in Fug, Grace in particular, since he's apparently the leader, would they just all come down and be like, you know what? Get this man a crown, bro. Get this man a crown. Because he is the child of prophecy. Whether they know that or not is, unbeknownst to everyone. but Bam is a child of prophecy. They may just give him the crown. He probably won't take it, but they may give him the crown. It is rumored that he is currently using enormous monetary revenue made in the Bay Road as an impetus to build mysterious, pleasure-based, and entertainment-focused facilities, adult entertainment involving alcohol, drugs, and erotic activities. I like the sound of that. Everywhere throughout the tower, and therefore expanding his influence and power. However, despite all of his notoriety, he has never once shown his face since becoming a slayer. The Ari family. The Ari family, head of the Ari Han, is related to Ari family, head Ari Han. However, two have created their own split family lineages. Whew. This one always confused me because it's two Aris. It's two Aris, as we just talked about here, and they always confuse me because I always get them confused. And I know I forgot your name, I'm sorry, but in the comment section you was telling me on the last theory video, make sure to not get both of the Ari's family confused, but they always do get them confused because it's pronounced the same thing, but they're obviously two different. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. Anyway, it is known among the tower residents that this family has a pacifistic approach to various matters within the tower and does not like war, doing everything they can to prevent it. They don't use real swords like the Ari family, but instead they use needles. They have needles that match the person or their personality. In addition, any member of the Ari family can have their own personalized needle if needed/requested. The only known members of the now Ari Han, Ari Bright, Sharon, and Lord Ju Chun, Ari Chun. Ari Han, aside from being the father of one of the three lords, Ju Chun Han, also has two children, twins, with the Ha family, head Yurin, but was never officially married to her. Ari family, currently the most famous family due to their swordsmanship, which is the family White is from, and Inetta, rest in peace. Great fight with Ram, but yeah, man, you was missed. You are missed. You're in Tower God Heaven now. Okay. As of the current point in the story, they control floors 100 through 95, 93 through 91, 79, and 78. Like all other families, they have branches clans too, with two currently known, Arian and Arian. The Ari have strong ego-based rivalry with Kun and the Ha families, with the Ari members fighting for control over the 80 through 90 floors against the Kun members. The direct/non-branch descendants of the Ari family are quite few, so having a chance to meet face-to-face with them is fairly small. All known members thus far are Hoquin, Albetta, that's it, Albetta. That's the one I was talking about. Anna, David, Vicente, subsequently White, Ari Han, Ari Haggis Farion, Jihad. Shit. Okay, that is a fucking name. Ari Rose Jihad, Ari Horn Jihad. Okay, and Ari Inetta, rest in peace. Once can learn the Ari swordsmanship techniques, but never use them as proficiently as a member of the Ari family would, like Adori and the various nameless royal guards. Now to Ari Han, is known as giving a special test on his personal floor, floor 100, and at some point after entering Urek Mazzino, shout out to Urek, the ultimate simp. Yurin Mazzino challenged the test. As mentioned before, Han's fight with Mazzino is his most recent one, as he has not battled anyone after him up to this point. It is said that before entering the tower with the rest, he challenged Jihad 10 times and lost all 10. Thus he became Jihad's servant. The Eurasia family, led by Eurasian Blossom, known fairly well in the story thanks to his branch clan members' numerous appearances and Fonsekai branch. It is said that all Eurasian members are adept at controlling Shinzu, natural-born wave controllers, and all of them love to sleep, not exclusive to the Fonseco branch. Its current known members are Fonseco Drac, Irure, Larde, Urure, and Eurasia Blossom, Eurasia N.A. Jihad, and Miss Ice Strawberry. The Popadao and Eurasia families have had hostile relations ever since the N.A. Jihad incident and the forbidding of marriages between two families. Okay, Eurasia Blossom. Blossom has the appearance of a young child. Wow, Gustain, okay? And loves flamboyant clothes in addition to having the laziest personality of all the heads. Although Blossom does not fall short of the other family heads in terms of talents and skills, she has involved herself in the politics of the tower since the Great Journey. Because of their lazy personality, she does not take care of either of the floors she rules or her family, and thus received a lot of criticism from the other family heads because of this. Although she never showed any interest in deep scientific research of Shinju, pioneered by the fellow head Popodao Gustain, Blossom's abilities on the battlefield are said to be above Gustain's. In fact, Gustain himself is said to be jealous of Blossom's superior genius, natural talents, and in his many writings, he has made this evident. In the end, even himself had to acknowledge her skills. In one of his earliest works, it is written, Blossom is one of the greatest wave controllers, but she cannot teach you anything. This is evidently because she herself does not know how she controls Senshu. This superiority complex was so famous that the idiom Guston, looking at Blossom, was formed and used constantly to describe situations whenever a genius is jealous of an even greater genius, and eventually evolved into another idiomatic phrase to describe a man and a woman in a bad relationship. Her ability to control Senshu even allows her to instantly kill 99% of the population just by accelerating the Senshu around her. While Gustain used Shinzu to assist in battle as a support wave controller, Blossom used the Senshu to directly strike in battle as an offensive wave controller. Her way of controlling Senshu was very violent and unpredictable, with there being cases of the other 10 family heads having to get out of her way once she started attacking. That's fucking interesting. She's dangerous. Extremely. Okay. Now we're learning about the Ha family. Whew. Led by Ha Yurin, who has only given birth once to the previously mentioned twins she had from the Ari Han. Thus, any and all Ha branches, of which there are fewer compared to other families, can be traced back to this split. It is also subsequently a fact that all the children in the Ha family have Ari blood within them too, since the family is centered around the two twins. The duo do not have a friendly relationship since each of the two claims to the rightful heir to the family. Although not confirmed, it is assumed that Hayol may be the branch family that Novik originates from. The Ha family has an antagonistic relationship with the Kun family. The current known members of the family are Ha Yuri, Ha Yurin, Ha Jinsung, or Jinsung Ha, Cheon Hee Ha, Ruda Ha, Yura Ha, and Yura's mom. Cheha, or Chaha, and Novik, and the unnamed twins that started the split lineage. SIU has stated that the personality he likes the Ha family. They have a sense of no matter what charged for mentality and feel more human than the other 10 great families, while also treating branch members with the same respect as the direct descendants. Of course, on the flip side, the physical capability is extremely inhuman. There's some conflicting info on the genders of the Ha twins, which are shown as female on the wiki, but slated as male by the original fans translator on which is why I would like to take everything in this file with a grain of salt, as many things may be subject not to just a future change, but it's also incorrect source translation that even I may not be able to help with. Alright. So, I think, if I had to guess, let me know in the comment section below. What is your favorite family in Tower Guide? What is your favorite family? Because I would assume the top two favorites are at least the Kun and the Ha family. But I can see like maybe the Ari family, the one that uses swords, being one of the probably favorites as well. So definitely let me know in the comment section below. What is your favorite family? Okay. Ha Yurin. Yurin was the first person to hold the scout position in the tower. She has no interest in family politics, and as lately, she has even ceased all of her other activities and is dedicated to enjoying herself in the main house. Although she has had many other relationships since Ari Han, she never gave birth again. She possesses a very aggressive and bold personality. Amongst the 10 great warriors, she has often be the first to engage in combat. Her style of fighting is very rough yet intelligent, and she possesses a strong enough physique to perform the duties of both a fisherman and a scout. With grace and flexibility, she weaved through the battlefield, and it is said that she was the first to use Shinzu to strengthen one's body, Shinzu reinforcement. After she became a family leader, She has not participated in battle since. Within the Ha family, her presence as the head is more symbolic, and she rarely governs the clan herself. Hendo Locke family. This family is led by Hendo Locke blood matter. It is the great family with the least influence in the tower, and also has the smallest amount of rankers. This is due to the path of the blood matter was made with the 100th floor guardian in exchange for eternal life, which curses all of the Hendo's children to have short lifespans. As a result, blood matter chooses to adopt his family members, and its members still uphold the ironclad set of rules. And blood matter position within the clan is absolute. The rankers that uphold the Hendo family are all Hendo's adopted sons and daughters. The Hendo families are famous for having the strongest defensive power of all the great families. As such, those possess Hendo blood usually have high Shinsu resistance. Okay, we got a Kun family next. I'm just curious to see how many families we got. Whew, shit. I'm about to cut this one in half, bro. Okay. Where was I? Okay. The only known members of the Hendo Locke blood matter, Hendo Locke, Vladimir, Jihad, and a weak regular by the name of Bel Barhino, who appeared in Welcome for a brief test in a game boarded the Hell Train. Hendo Locke blood matter, one of the few to specialize in the unique position of defender, a position that protects spear bearers and light bearers. The only other one we know of is Akka Williams. It is said that when he teamed up with the once greatest spear bearer in the Tower of Kun and Dawn, they were unstoppable. As a reward for passing this test, the guardian of the 100th floor offered Jihad and the great warriors the gift of immortality. Blood matter was excluded from this gift. However, the exact reason for its exclusion is not known. However, blood matter begged the guardian for a way to receive eternal life, and the guardian decided to offer it under one condition. If you give your children and your children's children the curse of short life, you alone will be able to live an eternal life through the life you've taken from them. Damn. Although conflicted, Hendo cannot overcome his fear of death and accepted the guardian's conditional immortality. All those born under blood matter are cursed with a short life, with short life in the tower being roughly 100 years. And while it may be slightly longer for rankers of the bloodline, even they cannot become immortal. Because of his longevity is tied to the sacrifice of his children's lifespan, blood matter had to sire many children. As apparently of all the heads, the 10 great families, blood matter has the most children. He does not have the most wives, as this distinction goes to Kuni Edwan. No one knows the exact details of his contract with the Guardian, but it seems definite that he needs to maintain as many children as possible. Blood descendants of Hendo often lie about their backgrounds in order to marry. Because of this practice of deceptive marriage, blood was scattered throughout the tower, and eventually the government was forced to expend significant resources to seek out and isolate those carrying blood matter's blood. SIU states that he has some deep connection with Han Sang-yu, whatever that may be. That's interesting. That is interesting. I think we're going to end it there. We're going to come back and finish off with the rest of the family heads. But definitely blood matter, you piece of shit. You ruined your children and your grandchildren for eternal life. That's kind of fucked up. That's low-key fucked up. The Ha family, we already know the Ha family. The Eurasia Blossom, I thought that was very interesting, how Gustain pretty much bends the knee to her. So that's interesting. The Ari family, they're just crazy. They just don't care about nothing. They don't care about nothing. But blood matter, you bastard. Blood matter, you bastard. But that's it for today's video, man. Hope you guys enjoyed. You did. Make sure to drop a like, sub to the channel. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of all the families we've met thus far, and the deep information of each family, and which one is the worst thus far. Of course, blood matter should probably win, but you never know. Y'all might have a different thought than I do. Also, you guys want to keep up with me, Twitch, Twitter, Discord, links, all of that's in the description below, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.